What up, guys? Kevin here. Starfield is coming to PlayStation 5. Can you believe it? Now, I said when they announced a Bethesda deal a few years back, I was like, yeah, Starfield's coming to PlayStation. Looks like I was right because this is from Xbox era. That dude that has Nick, who always predict correctly PlayStation things, even though he's an Xbox guy. Exclusive Microsoft plans Starfield release for PlayStation 5. A change in strategy is upon us. Read all about it here. Dun dun dun. It's happening. It is happening. And the meltdown from the Xbox fans online is hilarious. They feel betrayed. They feel like, man, we have all these studios. Now we can make them exclusive and now we can actually do something. And Xbox goes, nah, we'll just put our games elsewhere. But yeah, we're not here for what they think. They're crying on Twitter. They're not playing Xbox. Like, you should be playing Xbox and then not crying on Twitter all day. If you're crying on Twitter all day, that's probably why Xbox is doing this, because you're not playing the damn games. Play the damn games. But anyways, but what do I think? Again, I don't care. I made this video a few times over the last few weeks. When it's been announced for like Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves, Flight Simulator. But it's easy to understand. Microsoft loves money. And they got games just sitting there, and they're in last place. To the right of them, they got 50 million selling Switch console, and to the left, they got a 50 million plus PS5 that's still early in the generation. They gotta be feeling like complete fucking idiots, not putting their games on platforms where they can sell. And we're living in a day and age where there's a lot of layoffs. How do you prevent layoffs? Those games sell. You sell the games. Now, layoffs still happen. We see popular games in the studio still lay off, but less layoffs. I would like to think less layoffs would happen when studios put their games everywhere. I'm not talking about Microsoft. This includes Nintendo, and this includes PlayStation. But yeah. So again, like for me personally, I don't care. Like for Xbox fanboys, like guess what? They put the games elsewhere and they pay $70 for it. And you get to throw it. Well, I get to play it for Game Pass. Like they already do it. Like you already go, haha, we get to play Wolong, Liza P, whatever on Game Pass. They even go as far as saying, these games are exclusive because they're on Game Pass. Sure, you can play them too, but you got to pay $70. Just that it's the same thing. Not only do they get to play the games later, they still have to pay full price. Now, I would not be surprised if Xbox even goes as far as putting the games on like PS Plus. Oh, if they do that, holy sh! Oh yeah, Hi-Fi Rush not only on PlayStation, but it's on PS Plus. I kind of want that to happen. The internet will be so funny that day. Again, I don't care. I played Hi-Fi Rush. I saw the trailer for the game. That looked cool. Guess what I did? I played it on Xbox. Now, yesterday I did make a video making fun of those people like, just wait till PlayStation. Like, those are really sad fucking losers. Not as sad as More Law is Dead, who thinks Xbox next console is behind because they just now struck a deal with AMD or whoever. Let me remind you, Moore's Law is Dead is the dumbest fucking idiot on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere. This idiot thinks Xbox wasted time shopping around and they're going to lag behind the PS6. It's going to come out past the PS6, or they're just going to rush a console out because they were shopping around. While we had all those stories that the next Xbox is coming in 2026, a full 2 years before PlayStation 6 does. Moore's Law is Dead is a complete fucking idiot. To the point where I would probably lose respect if you like follow and like listen to what he says. But anyways, that was going to be a separate video. I just wanted to jam it in here. I don't want to make a video on that idiot. Like there's idiots like Zuby Attack that I love making fun of in a friendly manner. And then you got like really complete fucking idiots that it's not even worth it. But when they spread dumb rumors like that, we got to address them. But anyways, back to PlayStation 5 getting Xbox games. Again, who cares? Just pretend that you live in a world where all you pay attention to is Xbox. Your feed is just Xbox. You muted or blocked everything else out. What difference does it make? Like, you won't even tell a difference. You won't know that PS5 or Nintendo are getting the games because the games are still going to come to Xbox day one on Game Pass. And you're not going to notice that it went elsewhere. All you'll notice is you'll be getting sequels because the games sold really well because they went elsewhere. Again, I just don't understand it. I mean, I understand the old PlayStation, Nintendo, they're not doing it. They don't have to. Well, look at it this way. Xbox went out and bought Bethesda. Xbox went out and bought Activision Blizzard. Xbox may want to buy another publisher. It will look really good that they put those games elsewhere. If they legitimately hey, we didn't have a contract or anything. We just did this on our own. When everyone plays, we all win, whatever. That's going to look really good. Where PlayStation and Nintendo, they can keep making their exclusive games. Nintendo will probably eventually have to make games where they have to look somewhat decent, and that's going to take a lot more time and a lot more money. And if that does take a lot more time, at least, they're going to have less releases. That means they need to make purchases. They need to buy studios, and it might get to a point where they will have to think about putting their games elsewhere so they can make those purchases. And Xbox, I would even say, is playing 4D chess. They know PlayStation's going to have to make a purchase. I don't think PlayStation can survive with what the studios that they have. And them locking up third-party games, it's fine, but eventually PlayStation's going to have to make a purchase. They're going to have to buy somebody big. If they don't, all it takes is Apple and Google with their money to throw their money around. Hey, we're going to create a platform, and we'll put our games everywhere else too. And you know what the regulators will look at that like? Oh, cool. Yeah. PlayStation is a walled-off garden, so is Nintendo. Xbox is doing it right. Cool, we need more companies like Xbox making games for everyone. So they're just setting the standard of, hey, you go out and buy somebody, those games have to come everywhere. Cool, you can keep your Last of Us's and your God of Wars, you can keep your Marios and Zeldas, but if you choose buy anything going forward that was or is third party, they will have to come to Xbox as well. So that's a little bit forward thinking in my mind. And there's people internally at Xbox that don't like this move. But again, I don't care. For me, as a gamer, if a game comes out and I want to play it, I play it. I own a PC. I own a Switch. I own an Xbox. I own a PS5. I like games. I don't like platforms. It's just that easy. All right, well, I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.